Hello, Knights fans, and welcome to the first edition of the Pete Cinella Show this 2014-15 season. I, of course, as I will be all season long, I'm joined by the namesake of the show, Pete Cinella. Pete, opening tip-off's a couple days away. How you feeling?
Well, I think we're ready. Team's been working very hard. Very excited to have a lot of new players fitting in well. Our returning players have improved great deal, and we got some players coming off injuries that have looked very good. So we're excited. Manhattan's a tough team, but it's a good way to start off on the road and see what we got.
All right, and I mean, last year's struggles, I think, boiled down to ultimately losing a first-team all-conference talent, Erica Livermore. Her return, she looks great. Seen her in practice, saw her in the exhibition the other day. Tell her how she is preparing for the season mentally and physically on the court. She's one of the captains this season to lead this team.
Well, she's back. She worked very hard to recover, and she's been 100% since the summer, so she's been working very hard, and she showed what she had. She had 24 points, 12 rebounds in our scrimmage, and then in our exhibition win, she had 34 points, 15 rebounds, 6 blocks. She just brings an inside presence, and she's also one of our better shooters and one of our better passing, non-point guards. Just brings a total, go-to player that can get a double-double, and we really need her.
Yeah, she had a fantastic game against the Division III champions FDU Florham, the sister campus in Madison there. Fantastic line. Also impressing in that game, Kiana Brown, sophomore, one of your other returning players. She put up quite a nice line too. So talk about Kiana, what you're expecting out of her, and some of the other returning players.
Well, Kiana's one of the most improved players on our team. She worked very hard. She plays 3 different positions. She's probably our best defensive wing, and we really look for her to get to the basket and be our attacking scorer in transition. And she had 18 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. She's also a very good post passer, which is another thing we use her for, and she's a very good press breaker. So she brings a lot of things to the table that the team needs, and a versatile player that in the game the other day she started at the 3, but then she played some at the point, and she also plays the 2.
All right, excellent. And that's nice to have with mismatches if she can post smaller guards, right? So 2 days away from opening night, that is on the road at Manhattan. Just give us a little scouting report what you expect out of the Jaspers this Friday night.
Very well coached team. They traditionally run a extended wide 1-3-1 zone, which is a little unique. You don't usually see that. They play it pretty much the entire game. They're a team that looks to force turnovers. They do have some veteran players, and they're pretty big across the front line. A lot of 6'1", 6'2", forwards and centers. So we have to go there. We did win there 2 years ago. Last year was a tougher game for us, but we won on the road at Manhattan 2 years ago. You got to make outside shots. You got to find ways to attack the paint either via the dribble or low post or high post passing. And we got to try and force some turnovers.
All right, and just my last question for you is you've named 3 captains this season: Erica Livermore, senior point guard Amanda Andrades, and junior Brianna Thomas. Now, just give me, you have a relatively young team. You have, as opposed to underclassmen, less upperclassmen. What are you expecting out of these 3 to lead the team on and off the court?
A great leadership. Amanda Andrades is our point guard. She's the one that the team looks to run the team, and she's been captain for a few years now. Erica Livermore is now in her 3rd year as captain, and next year would be her 4th year. But she's just the player that gathers everyone together and tries to get them focused and regroups. And Brianna Thomas is a player that just leads by example and with good, positive, enthusiastic talk. So she's a type, we call her our driving force, and that she has to drive it, but she's also continues to push and push and push, as well as driving the team down the court. So all 3 are good leaders, and all bring something different to the table.
All right, excellent, Pete. Thank you for joining me on the first episode of the Pete Cinella Show, and best of luck this week and this season.
Thanks, Ryan.
Absolutely, and we've had a couple other videos on our YouTube channel. We talked to Eric Livermore and Coach Cinella at NEC Social Media Day. We had a season preview. They're all up on FDUKnights.com and on the YouTube FDU Knights Athletics channel. If you want to see all the interviews with those 3 captains, with Coach Pete, a lot of content already up there, and FDUKnights.com is obviously your home for women's basketball updates and stats and information, as well as at FDU Knights on Twitter. Thank you for watching this week, and catch the FDU team facing Manhattan, and come out and support your Knights next Wednesday against NJIT, 8 p.m. tip-off for that. Thanks for watching this week.